Yo, what's up, bunch of VTubers? Track to Hasan just got exposed in the worst way possible, so let's see how fucking bad can it be, because I hope it's gonna get cancelled, because that's what everybody wants, right?
A lot of people are laughing at this. It looks like Hasan fans have reached a new low of desperation. So desperate to prop a guy up.
Everybody's laughing at him. I mean, no wonder, bro. Everybody should be laughing at him.
That now they're just lying, which isn't new, I suppose, but this specific situation is
Which
new.
isn't new. Yeah.
So what happened is, this person's been a Hasan fan for years, apparently. Runs this account on Twitter that's like a totally politically obsessed account. All they do is talk about leftist politics and try to get people to vote for Democrats. That's all.
Probably like a paid account or something, bro.
All they do on their account. And so they've talked about Hasan for years, but then suddenly out of nowhere, they decide to LARP as if they've never been a fan of Hasan. And suddenly they say, wow, this guy's actually amazing, implying that people should go watch him and that he's so great. So people look into this account, as mentioned, and they find that this person has actually been a Hasan fan for years, and it was all a lie to try to give him good optics on social media. Like, that is just so insanely desperate. And dishonest, of course. It's pathetic. So it all begins with...
For what, though? For Twitter followers, or what the fuck happened?
This account.
Gen Z. Neurodivergent, of course you are, bro.
Winter.
Of course you
Lefty Winter. Gen Z, 23-year-old, neurodivergent, socialist / progressive, talking politics, news, and more daily. Yeah, except there's not really more. The whole account is mentioned. It's just them trying to get people to vote for Democrats. That's literally all they do. They spend all day being politically brain-rotted on Twitter.com, zero personality.
Politically brain-rotted on Twitter. GG, bro.
And so that takes us here. The aforementioned tweet. Lefty Winter saying, never thought I'd be listening to Hasan on Twitch. He's actually more agreeable than I thought he would be. Yeah, but then people look into this. They say this person is pretending not to know who Hasan is, even though they've tweeted about him several times, dating back to November 23rd, 2023. On top of that, on May 1st, 2026, she posted a screenshot showing that she was following him. Believe it or not, this community note is actually pretty mild. It's even worse than that. Because if we go to the responses, for example, we can see this. Oh gosh, yeah, spoiler, not spoiler alert, but warning to your eyes in advance. But here you go. This account Balkan Mindset says, can any of you freaks be honest just for a second? It shows a tweet here where Lefty Winter is responding to Hasan, like showing himself in a swimsuit. Says, I was about to turn 30 on July 2021, gained a lot of fat and lost all my muscle mass during COVID. I was 285 and depressed. Took me 3 years of being active.
So what, did he go on TRT and also became infertile? Yikes, bro. W.
Training 4 days a week and dieting.
No, you can't even have any kids. Huh?
But I'm healthier and happier than ever now as I turn 33. Still a long way to go. Oh, look at that. Lefty Winter says, loved both versions of you. More important that you're happy with yourself. Here's another example. This person says, why are you pretending you barely know the guy? And showing a screenshot where in 2025, Winter was promoting Hasan being with Bernie and AOC. This whole thing really starts blowing up, though, once Hasan gets involved. He gives a like to Lefty Winter's tweet, the one where she's like, never thought I'd be listening to Hasan on Twitch. He's more agreeable than I thought he'd be. Hasan likes that. Lefty Winter showing how Hasan liked the tweet. This is a brag. She's like, wow, look at this. Hasan liked the tweet. There's also this person, Jules Nader, that responds to Winter and gets directly retweeted by Hasan. So Jules Nader says in response to Winter, this is literally the experience of 99% of people who don't watch Hasan when they actually give him a shot. So Hasan likes Winter's tweet. He likes this tweet, presumably, retweets this. And this is all what really made people start looking into this. I got a little bit ahead of myself with people showing how she was actually a fan, giving context. But this is kind of the order of events, right? Starts propping him up, starts getting retweeted. Then people start looking into it more and seeing that this really looks pretty disingenuous. Another example of what people dug up on May 1st, Lefty Winter posts a picture of how she's following Hasan, got another like by Hasan on a different tweet back on May 1st. Says, oh, hi, Hasan. And then a lot of people start questioning this entire account, too, saying stuff like, I don't think that account is a real person. And yeah, it looks like AI or something. It looks like it's either heavily filtered or just an AI picture. Look how weird the button looks, too, with the hair right there. It's melting into the jacket. Her hair's melting into the denim. It's turning purple, melting into the button or something. Now, again, I'm not saying it's definitively AI, but there's definitely something weird with this picture. And the whole account as well is just, again,
no, it's 100% filtered, but
all day. Here's another huge red flag with this account. You can click the About information and see that they are based in the US, but they have 28 username changes. That's obviously extremely suspicious. That is not normal account behavior.
Yeah, very crazy.
That is far into the realm of excessive. Now, the reason I pointed out that Lefty Winter's account information does say from the USA is because there is also a huge problem on Twitter with foreign interference. There are accounts from outside the USA that LARP as if they are United States citizens, and they engage all day in partisan political rage bait. And there's two main reasons for this. One is mentioned to influence US elections. The second is simply to grift off Twitter's blue check revenue system.
Influence, bro. How are they gonna do that, bro?
Now, the foreign...
You think, that's actually gonna
interfering.
Change like the president or something, because no it fucking won't.
This usually relates back to countries like Iran, China, and Russia, while the grifter accounts are usually based in countries like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and other countries throughout Africa. But again, as for Lefty Winter, they are apparently based in the US. So whatever's going on there is a bit different. Perhaps it really is someone in the US just desperately trying to promote Hasan and trying to influence people to vote left. Maybe they're even getting some sort of funding for this, who knows for sure, but it wouldn't be surprising. Anyways, once Lefty Winter got exposed, the account went on to run damage control, saying this: I've never actually sat down and watched his Twitch streams before, which is what I was talking about. Yes, I followed him off and on his social media pages, but I've never watched the stream since this week. I'm not even pretending to know who he is. LMFAO even. Then additionally writing, here's further proof, showing this screenshot. Says you followed Hasan on April 25th, you unfollowed Hasan on January 9th. You followed Hasan on October 1st, 2025. You unfollowed Hasan on June 27th, 2025. You followed Hasan on Sunday, July 14th, 2024. What is this behavior? This is weird too. Who follows someone
what does it matter,
over
bro?
and over and over again for years? Like, what is going on?
Is this like a love-hate relationship, or what is going on
here?
Bro?
That actually makes you look even more suspicious. Yeah. And the final tweet Lefty Winter made on this topic seems to be this one. That says, totally misinterpreting my post. Yeah. Whatever. I wasn't lying that I never watched this stream before, but that doesn't mean I wasn't following him on here or on other platforms. Dude, what is this? This is such a joke. Very weird behavior. People say got caught lying and still trying to gaslight. Yep, a Hasanabi fan for sure. I swear, Daddy Hasan, I'll be a better gaslighter. They won't catch me in a lie this time. While parts of the left in the US are currently trying to prop Hasan up any way they can, leftists in China recently criticized Hasan and made the argument that he's a hypocrite. It's covered by New Lines Mag that interviewed a Chinese researcher and activist named Kevin Lin.
No shit, he's
They write about how Lin calls Hasan's comments that praise the Chinese government.
Everything he says, he like changes up what he thinks in like 5 minutes, bro. Like, look any clip of Hasan Biker in, if the clip is longer than 5 minutes, like 7 minutes, it's gonna like change up what he said at the start of the clip at like the end of the clip.
Problematic, saying that the CCP is exploiting workers and essentially making the argument that Hasan is a hypocrite for claiming to be a socialist, yet praising the CCP as mentioned. But going back to the news of how Lefty Winter got exposed trying to prop Hasan up, we'll take a look at some public reception to close this out.
Sure,
example, this account writing, it's actually insane how phony and how much of liars this cult is, and they think nobody will notice. You know, that reminds me of the Kaya incident when we were in the thick of it, and you saw all these leftists in the LA streamer clique all trying to run damage control for Hasan, acting like, as this person put it, nobody will notice. Nobody will notice that they're just overtly lying and or dodging the actual evidence that was out there.
I mean, the new
like, in what world do they ever think they'd get away with that?
If Hasan is not like, he's not like stating that, oh, I was lying, like, as long as he lies, bro, it's gonna go like, people might believe him, bro, or like...
Literally lying to the internet when there's verifiable evidence to the contrary of the points that they were making. Oh my gosh, what is this one? Says...
Like, he lies, bro. Like, for example, the simplest lie you can do is, if you come Croc and you ask, is Hasan Biker a terrorist? Is Hasan a terrorist? It's gonna say yes, he is, because he supports like terrorist organizations, for example, like Hamas or things like that.
It's pretty normal.
While Hasan Biker is always on stream also saying that, no, I'm not a terrorist, bro. Why is everybody calling me a terrorist, bro? Like, every day he's saying like, bro, why is everybody calling me a terrorist, bro? I'm not a terrorist. And then 30 minutes later, hey guys, Hamas is so good, bro.
For a Hasan fan to act unhinged, you can't sit listening to his crazy rants.
Or like literally any terrorist party, bro. I don't know, organization.
Hours without becoming crazy yourself. But look at the screenshot. It says, and the heart just makes it even better. But it says, as soon as I heard he started talking smack about Hasan, I pieced out. Hasan is way too intelligent for anyone to be saying he has an incorrect opinion. Crazy. Sorry, not sorry. I trust him. That's got to be a joke, right? There's no way. There ain't no way. Another one saying Hasan retweeted it, referencing the Lefty Winter tweet and the response it got that was like praising Hasan, how he retweeted that one, saying Hasan retweeted it because he's such an insecure, cringy Nepo baby, wild work. And we got one more comment here that reads, they will never whitewash the dog zapper no matter how much propaganda is done. Never forget October 7th. The last thing I'll mention is on top of all of this stuff, there's just something weird going on with Twitter and Hasan, like in general, because he's got multiple accounts that are literally just glazing him. Like, there are multiple Hasan-related accounts run by other people, but all day they're just glazing Hasan and trying to prop Hasan up. I can't think of any other streamer, even other political commentators, who have that going, who have people doing that for them. It's extremely weird. Very, very weird. And it doesn't seem to help him. I don't know.
I mean, only people that do that is Clippers, but like, they get money to do that, so... This guy must get money too. Like, those people will like bring up Hasan. They must be only doing it for money, bro.
Seem to love it, but I imagine to everyone else.
It must be the reason, bro. Like, nobody else will glaze Hasan if it's not for money, bro. Or if they glaze, it's gonna be like, I don't know, bro. They must be like retarded as fuck. But like, yeah, that's basically, bro. If you like the video, drop a sub, drop a like, join my Discord. If you wanna discuss about the video, drop a comment. And thank you guys for watching. See you on my next video. Bye.